Hello everybody, hello again. Today in the part 6 of our PHP basic we will be talking about the object-oriented fundamentals. Those knowledge is actually it could be applied to all object-oriented languages, not only the PHP. The PHP now is object-oriented, but there is also another set of object-oriented programming languages like Java, C++, etc. So in this lesson we will discuss some basic terms of object-oriented programming. Okay, let's start. I have prepared some kind of diagram which presents 3 boxes, because the basic thing that you need to understand about the object programming is that objects tries to reflect the reality in the best possible way in our current demand. So modeling in object way is to modeling like the things exists in the real world. So if you look at 3 boxes, all of these 3 boxes has another color, has another dimensions. I wrote some dimensions. This is length, and this is width, and this is unit. For example, let's see, that will be inch. So the box first is blue. It has 5 inches length and 2 inches high. The second is yellow, is 2 and 2, and the third box is red and has the length 4 inches and the height 2 inches. So if you look at the set of objects and you would like to create some kind of template, some kind of collection that describes those 3 objects, or many objects of course, then you think about it as a class. So you are classifying those objects into some kind of set of properties, and those classifying we called class. This is a short-term class, and we also are naming the class. If you look at some animals that has 4 legs and nice looking, you are trying to classify them. So you can call them a cat, another cat, and cat and cat. You can call them a dog, 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 and you are gather those animals into classes. Okay, so dog and cat is a class, and animal is also a class. It's a parent class, and we will be talking about modeling in dependency and other stuff. But the particular dog and the particular cat, which has a name and some properties, we called the object. And in those three boxes are object, and we now design the class that describe those objects. One of the main elements of each class is the property of the class. But first of all, we need to give the name to the class, and I propose the name box. The class called box. And now the properties. If you are designing a class, you need to think about it and think a while and try to find the properties that describe those objects that you want to design, that you want to model actually. So the first, for me, property of those objects is a color, and the another could be length, and the another could be height. I can't see any other properties now. There's also some kind of location of those objects, some kind of position, but we will not be taking it into consideration now. Let's stay with those 3 properties of the object. So 3 properties of the class. So each object of class box has some value under those 3 properties. So the first box has a color blue, and the length 5 and the height 2. The box 2 has a color yellow, and the property length has the value 2, and the property height has the value 2. Another word for a property, properties, is also a data field or data fields in a class, or a member of the class. Also you can find a term called the attributes, the attribute or an attributes of the class. So the fundamental of object-oriented programming is the class, that is the template for an object and holds some properties of the class, of the group of objects. And the another term is an object, which represent the real life, living, living representation of the class. So class is a template of an object, and object is a living named stuff which has a property, set of properties with value. The class could have a values, but those values are static. We will be talking about it in next lessons. The thing that you have to remember from this lesson is the class describes the template structure of the... Okay, so one more time. The class is describes some properties and holds some properties of real and describe the living objects. The living objects, like here are boxes, has those properties with the value. The class does not hold the values, only living objects, which we called also instances of class, holding the values. And where you are trying to design your application in object way, you need to think about the structure of classes. What classes, what the names of the classes, and what properties should be in classes. See you next lesson. I hope you understand the things. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give a comment and ask some stuff, and I will answer to those questions personally. So see you next time. Thanks for watching.